Hello everyone! Kumusta? My name is Che and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Mabuhay from the Philippines. And it's not raining today, so I will share with you my small outdoor orchid garden. And actually, this is it. This is my small outdoor orchid garden. We transferred here last March. We installed shading net and we are planning to have this renovated. Not a fancy renovation, just to make it here look neat. And we are in a subdivision for those new here, so we have a limited space. Welcome to my garden. You might have actually seen all of it, but I want to show you that this is actually it. Let me show you what's in here. And here's my sanggumay. I have shown you how I plant her in this mounting basket. And I will include the link of that video in the description. So she still have leaves. She has keikis, and here are my mounted phalaenopsis. I also have a dendrobium here who has lost all of her leaves because of spider mites, but I have addressed that problem, so I hope that I will no longer have spider mites here. Here's my dendrobium nestor or nester, and I have also showed you how I removed her from the mount and potted her in this plastic basket. And here are my dendrobiums in plastic pots with hydroton or leca and lava rocks. And this one is a very pretty large flowered dendrobium. I really like this. She looks like a true phalaenopsis. This one is spiking again. And this is also very pretty. White. Large white, also lightly fragrant. Some of the blooms and spikes here were broken and had fell off because of the heavy rain. And look at this, it has botrytis because it's always raining here. And here's another dendrobium of different shape. Look at them. The other one is large and full, and the other one has different shape. Also beautiful. And here my pink salaya is blooming again. My orchids here are in plastic pots with inorganic medium, lava rocks, hydroton, charcoal, but most of them are with hydroton. And I have my not so well orchids here. This one is spiking and I hope to see what's her color. And here's my epidendrum red, which I showed you the unboxing video, and that's what's left. And here's my dendrobium in our DIY plant pot hanger, and I will also include the link in the description. They are in plastic pots and charcoal. And in here is my dendrobium miniaya in our DIY plant hanger. She always looks pretty. She always blooms for me. She is a non-stop flowering dendrobium and I really like her. Here are my vandas, and I have a video where I showed you how we hang the vandas here. I love their setup. I am able to maximize the space, and they haven't flowered yet, and hopefully they will flower for me soon. I think they are growing healthy. And this one here, which I showed you in a video before, that she is not growing new roots. Look at her now. She is growing those healthy new roots. Here are my vandas from Sul Orchids Davao, and I have a video of the unboxing. Here's my two sanderianas or waling-waling, and hopefully they will grow bigger. Below them are my other orchids. These are my oncidiums. And here are my dendrobiums in the DIY plant hanger. Hopefully, they will like the condition here where I regularly spray water to my vandas. Look at the roots here. I have a video where I showed you the roots of my VANDA orchids, and I will also include the link of that video in the description. I haven't watered yet, that's why they are still white. And here are my vandas in the DIY Vanda hanger. They have grown longer roots, they are heavier now, and hopefully they are ready to flower. This is our DIY Vanda hanger, and if you haven't watched that video yet, please check that out. Look at the roots. Here are my new vandas, which I showed you in my birthday haul. The one is in full bloom and the other one is ready to open her blooms. This is my vanda still in bloom, which I showed you in my other video. And the other one, I really like the buds. And hopefully, this will all open very soon. I will show you the blooms once it is already in full bloom. Here's my other vandas. And they are also growing their roots. Except for this one, I don't see any new root. I'll just wait. Hopefully, she will grow her roots soon. Below them are my other plants, my ground orchids. I also have Cattleyas here. So here are my new vandas. I almost forgot to show you my huge Cattleya, my sister's Cattleya, still not in bloom. And the Bermuda grass here are no longer growing, maybe because of the shade. From here, on the right side are my other orchids, mostly dendrobiums and cattleyas, in plant or orchid stand. I transferred here so that I can also show you how it looks like here. I also added a small shading net here to protect the vandas from sunburn. And from here, I will turn to the left. And here are my dendrobiums. Most of my orchids are dendrobiums because they always bloom and they are not expensive. They lost most of their leaves because of the spider mites. And here I have a double. The same color of the dendrobium which I showed you a while ago. Very pretty. And here I also have another white dendrobium, White Liberty. And here is a weird one. She hasn't opened her buds yet, but she had grown this keiki with no roots, and then the keiki produced these buds. And here's my another large flowered dendrobium, which I have already showed you, I guess. She is now in full bloom. She has large flowers which are fragrant, but the flowers have these spots because of always raining. This one had also bloomed. I have shown you this in my other video. And this one is spiking again. And here, 2 spikes for this orchid after that one. My dendrobiums here are in clay pots with charcoal and some coconut husk chips. And here are my other orchids, other dendrobiums, cattleyas, vandas, and I will show you. I also have a white dendrobium here. I think the name of this is White Doraemon, but she only has 1 flower. I also have phalaenopsis here, which are not in self-watering pots. And this is the Wrinkle Stylist seedling, which I showed you in a repot video. The other one, I lost it when we transferred here. Here are my cattleyas. And I'm so excited for this one. I thought this was an empty sheath. And look at that, peeking buds. And I bought this as a seedling and it's ready to flower now. Yay! Here are my other cattleyas. My almaki had been blooming again. And here my maikai had bloomed again. And this one will be blooming again. I have shown you this when she only had 1 flower. Hopefully next time, 3 flowers. So I have my cattleyas here. And hopefully next year I'll be able to collect more cattleyas. And here I repotted my cattleya seedlings. I have shown you my cattleya seedling collection, and here I have already transferred them. Hopefully they will grow bigger and flower soon. I really hope. And here are my native vandas. I got them in a very bad condition, and hopefully they will grow for me. They are in plastic pots with lava rocks. This one is growing a new root. This one too. Hopefully they will bounce back. And I have here, I think, mini vandas, which I also potted in plastic pots with lava rocks and some hydroton. Here are my Wrinkle Stylists, which I showed you how I repot them from VANDA basket to charcoal, and then I have also repotted them in these white pots with hydroton or leca. And this root here is trying to go out again. As much as possible, I want the roots to be contained in pots because of my limited space. This one is the other one. There are spots on the leaves and I don't know what that is, so I also don't know what to do. Here are my other Vanda types, Vandas. And here I have my Cattleya and other dendrobiums. I told you I have lots of dendrobiums, or mostly dendrobiums, in my collection. And that's it. These are my orchids in my small outdoor orchid garden. I haven't counted them yet, but maybe next time. And I'm back here. I want to show you a quick walk in my garden. So let's go. This is the end of the video. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Paalam. See you on my next videos.